Welcome back, folks. Welcome back. I'm sorry for that really short episode, but I really had to go to the bathroom for some unsightly reason. Something always has to hit me. But yeah. Um, sorry. I don't like to leave it too short. But I don't like to leave it too long, because people can't keep up with the long hours of LPing. But closest I'm getting right now when I kind of started out is about 50 or 57 minutes, close enough. And I'm not trying to do that, but I'm also trying to cut back a little bit. But I don't want it to be too short, but I want to do it longer than 19 minutes. I mean, no offense to people that are doing 19 minutes worth or, something like that with the Let's Playing. But I would just like to do just a little bit more than that, like maybe 20 or 30 or even 40. But no more, no less. And I don't want to go up to an hour because it's very hard to keep. I mean, it's bad enough I actually had to do that finally when I got a computer. It was worthy of everything I could do. And that, just like drag down because I was doing multiple things at once and whatnot. That's just, I mean, the only thing that drags down is probably, just a browser that has problems. But other than that, internet doesn't drag down or anything at all while I'm playing. I know when you play back my other files, they kind of catch up, but I mean, it was so bad for Final Fantasy VIII that even though that I really wasn't having any problems, but even when you play it back, it really looks crappy. So that would be really restarted over. So yeah, in that regard. Anyway, welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. The Truth King Death of Evil, which is me anyway. True Death King of Evil on YouTube. Your host, as always, on YouTube. Let's Playing games. I'm not saying I'm the only one, but yes, I am one of them. I'm doing quite a bit of LPing, trying to catch up. That and the fact that, well, I was trying to get Soldier Empires now, but damn it, that takes too long. Simply because, in order to get any cash without using your credit card, yeah, for the game cash, it takes forever to get me EXP. So, with that said, God, it would take me forever. If I had known about it sooner, I would have actually done something. But, even though it takes a long process of doing it and whatnot, and in between, I do like to do, Dynasty and all that. I know you probably don't like. Well, you people that watch YouTube don't like to hear about Facebook. You just want to hear about this game. I'm playing game and I'm playing. Like I said, in my opinion, if a person starts singing and talking about, the past life or past life by themselves and then start doing it with someone else or whatever, as long as they, tell us what's going on, the game. I mean, that's what my personal opinion is. I mean, a lot of people don't want to hear crap. Some people just want to listen to the game or something, or listen to the game and listen to someone talk, not listen to someone sing and all that and then turn around and do it. Well, I'm one of them, probably. I would hope I'm not the only one, but anyway, that believes that, you can sing, you can do whatever as long as you tell us what you're doing and why you didn't do certain things that are there, that you decided not to do. I mean, that's what I would hope you would do. I mean, I'm not expecting it. No, I'm not one of them people that expects it. I know people that are like me that are doing it also don't expect it either. And I'm not one of them that expects anything at all. I don't even expect them to talk. I don't expect them to sing. I don't expect them to do anything. But I would hope that if they're going to do it, I mean, I personally don't mind them singing. That's just me. I mean, well, probably not the only one, but still, it's my opinion. So anyway, let's get back to the game. I'm sorry for the long-winded speech here, but let's get on. You alright? Can you hear me? Yeah, but who are you? Just so you know, this is a little bit like being emo, but he's talking to himself. That's, I'm sorry, but if you look it up, it's actually, I mean, you can't really look it up in the game, but what it is he's talking to himself. Now, this is Cloud. Yes. I don't know if he's talking to his younger self or whatnot, but it's also like on the forums, I believe it is, or whatever, talks about, I don't know if it's true or not, but it's supposed to be, it's him talking to himself, but it's his younger self when he was a kid. You know, in other words, his adult form interacting with his kid form. Okay, well, I don't know how you can do that in your own head, but, you know, whatever. You know, talk to you about a person when your mindset of back then and the person instead of now. It just doesn't. To me, it's impossible. But this is a game, after all. Game logic. Okay, game logic speaks for itself. But you know, I mean, it's kind of. I mean, it's probably something you probably wouldn't mind doing, but you know, if you're one of those people, you know what I mean? Back then, you could get by with just scant means. What do you mean by back then? What about now? Can you get up? What do you mean by that time? You didn't say by that time, anyway, did you? What about now? Don't worry about me. You just worry about yourself now. Okay. Alright. But, okay. You would think that it would probably be someone that's not actually, you know, or someone whispering to you, but it's not. It's actually yourself. Okay. Yeah. Alright. You know. But anyway, I'll give it a try. Oh, that's what she said. Oh, it moved. How about that? Take it slow now, little by little. Hello? Hello? I know. I don't know. Well, I don't know who's actually talking there. It might be Cloud. Hello? Hello? Or, hello? Hello? Might be the one that's we're going to be talking to in just about a few minutes. I know. Hey, who are you anyway? Hello? Hello? Hi. Yeah, hello. Breaking the fifth or sixth wall here. Yeah, I'm the player that controls you. Yeah, I'm here. I may not be the one expecting, but I'm the only one that answered. LOL. I mean, which is laughing out loud, by the way. You okay? This is a church in the Sector 5 slums. It suddenly fell on top of me. It really gave me a scare. I came crushing down, didn't I? The roof from the flower bed. The roof from the flower bed must have broken your fall. You're lucky. Flower bed, huh? Is this yours? I do apologize. Sorry about all that mess. That's alright. The flowers here are quite resilient because this is a sacred place. Okay. Really? Anyway. How's it really alright? They say you can't grow grass and flowers in my garden. But for some reason the flowers have no trouble blooming here. I love it here. Now, although, if you're technically speaking, I mean, even though this is before its time, being resilient as it is sort of a clue. It's not even really all that well of it right now, but it will be. So if you know what I'm talking about, it's, if you don't, I mean, anyway, it's the movie, which is actually the sequel, the true second sequel to this, but the third sequel, yes, there are 3 sequels to Final Fantasy VII, the actual game. The characters. I don't mean, you know, there are other sequels, yes, but those are not with the Final Fantasy VII crew and being it called 7. So, yeah. I think if you go up here, there's somebody to talk to. I'll give you a little more time. Yeah, see, if this was a CD version, you can see there's somebody back there, but, you know, because there's someone talking. And believe it or not, I'm going to give this away. Might as well. It's our rivals. that I was talking about earlier. I'll give you a little bit more clue about it. He's the leader. And, technically another guy is supposed to be put there where they talk, but it's not really because he is the leader of the gang. Anyway, let's talk to her. Now, see, what I would like to do is come back and show you some things on this, but I'm not going to. So we meet again. So we meet again. Don't you remember me? Never saw you before, or yeah, I remember you. I'm gonna say, yeah, I remember you. Yeah, I remember you were so important. Okay, see, I've never chosen you or the slum drunk. I've never chosen that before. So, in a follow-up, deal. Oh, that's right. Well, no, see, I was gonna do is I was gonna get through this and save, and then I was going to, well, yeah, basically. Anyway, yeah, I remember. You were selling flowers. Now, see, the thing is, I believe you get this option anyway, even if you don't actually buy them. If I remember correctly, actually, it is true. You don't have to buy the flowers, but it still says you were selling flowers, and although you didn't buy any because you wouldn't know about that, because you didn't buy them. But anyway, I'm so happy. Woohoo! Thanks for buying my flowers. Oh yeah, that's okay. Never mind. I'm so glad somebody bought my flowers. Oh, I feel much better. I thought nobody would ever buy my flowers. Oh, my poor precious flowers. But anyway, thanks to that, I can have the money to buy more seeds so I can buy more flowers in my precious church. Anyway, say, do you have any materia? Yes, some. Or I have some, anyway. Nowadays, you can find materia anywhere. But mine is special. It's good for absolutely nothing. Actually, what she says is kind of true. Because, believe it or not, you can't actually get her materia. I mean, there's supposed to be some kind of way I suppose you can work it out, but I'm not sure I've ever seen it actually done. But, yes, you can get holy materia, but you can't get her holy materia. But anyway, the way it's been talked about, you can get holy materia. I've never had it. I know it can be done. You don't have to actually go do it yourself to know it can be done. I mean, what's the point of even having a game anyway? But there's more clues to it if you look it up. But yes. I don't even know where to begin to look for it. So anyway. But mine is special. It's good for absolutely nothing. Good for nothing. You probably just don't know how to use it. No, I do. It just doesn't do anything at all. I feel safe just having it though. It was my mother's. Actually, I won't actually talk about her, whoever that is. Well, actually, I'm gonna tell you something. Well, since you don't already know this when you play this, there's a certain point you can find out, and I'll tell you about that a little bit later. Right now, we can't even cover that because, well, it'd be more spoiling than it should be, but you'll know what I'm talking about when the time comes. Anyway, enough about that. Say, I feel like talking. Do you feel up to it? Not really. After all, here we are meeting again, right? Yeah, see, this is another one I wouldn't mind doing anyway. I don't mind, or I got nothing to talk about. Now, you see, they didn't put either, but it would probably make sense, but anyway, I don't mind. Wait here, I've got to check my flowers. It'll just be a minute. Quickly. She does the same thing, even if she say got nothing to talk about. I think she says something about a little bit different, though, if you do that. So, let's see if it can. Oh, yeah, I remember this part. If you run up here. Oh, no. Okay. Alright, never mind. Because I could have sworn there was something. But anyway. You may hear we're going to get a visit from our rivals. I won't go into too much detail about that, but right now. Just a little longer. Oh. Now that you mention it. We don't know each other's names, do we? Well, is it really all that relevant? Anyway. My name is who? My name is what? Oh, wait a minute, I'm not some shitty. I'm just a woman. Ha ha! Oh, never mind you people out there. Jeez. Wait a minute. I'm breaking the 5th or 6th wall again. Never mind. Ha ha. Now, her actual name, or full name, is not Aerith. Sometimes she is referred to as that, but it's actually on the forums, not in the game. You can rename her as Aerith, but it's not really that relevant. I mean, I would choose to just go as Aerith. Anyway, her full name is Ares Gainsborough. Now, believe it or not, you can actually look it up in your manual on your book. It doesn't tell you anywhere in the game, like some things you can't get on the damn thing, but yes, you can even look it up on the internet. Her full name, even though you can't put it in here, it's like Cloud's full name. Now, there's a lot of people you can't put their full names on there, which I'll be going over with. There's a certain character I do have trouble with getting, and I'll tell you about that one later. More about it later when time comes. Anyway, I'm gonna select. I'm Ares Gainsborough, the flower girl. Nice to meet you. Also, one of the ancients. Oh, here we go. There's our rival. He's coming in. My name's Cloud. Me? I do a little bit of everything. Oh? A jack of all trades. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll do whatever's needed. That's just me. I get the job done, though. What's so funny? What are you laughing at? Sorry, I just, I was just laughing at you, or maybe nothing. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Oh, so we noticed. Sorry about timing on my part. Okay. Cloud, don't let it get to you. Huh? Don't let what get to me? I don't understand. Okay. I think I could talk to her. I think if you talk to her, you can skip something out here, but we're gonna do this anyway. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. What? Alright. Be careful not to walk on her flowers, I guess, anyway. Say, Cloud, have you ever been a bodyguard? You do? Do everything, right? Why did you say that twice except one time you actually made like you were shouting that, anyway? Yeah, that's right. Then get me out of here. Take me home. I don't want to. Seriously, girl. Okay, I'll do it, but it'll cost you. Oh, brother. Fine. Well, then let's see. How about if I go out with you just once on a date? Now, see, that right there is referencing to something, because with this going to come up later. I'm not going to get too much into it, but there's certain characters you can go with, or later, but still, not something I'm really looking forward to. Not because it's hard or anything like that. It's just really silly and redundant in my opinion. And as far as I'm aware, that is not really how to truly 100% the game. To be a professional. Now, you can do that, but it has nothing to do with the game about 100%ing it. Now, 100%ing it is getting all the stuff necessary to get the gold chocobo. Yeah, the materia fighting, all the materia that's in the game, every bit and piece of it. Now, you don't have to get all duplicates, but yes, and mastering them to all their, master states and getting all the weapons beat. Getting every single weapon for all the characters. And getting all their limit breaks. Now, excluding Ares, though, because eventually you're going to have to lose her. I mean, optionally, you don't have to get her limit breaks, all of them, and it's very tough to get hers anyway. It's a lot more tougher than getting the other guys, because she's an optional character that you can actually have a cheat code to get her back. Kind of dumb, I know, but yes. Yeah, with that said, and I'm not trying to really spoil anything there, but yeah, 100% in the game, you have to have every weapon, that for every character. Now you don't have to have 99%. None of them are the maximum limit, and you don't have to. But you have to have at least one of every item. And you have to have all the items in the game that pertain to the main story. That includes the materia, the gold chocobo, which I probably won't be getting into this playthrough because I really suck. Guess I openly admit that. It's a later object. I'm just spoiling that. Sorry, I don't mean to. But yes, the gold chocobo. It's not really a spoiler in itself because, well, Anyway, 100% in the game is all that. Now, all this lovey-dovey crap of romancing the stone, whatever you want to call it, with all these people here, yeah, is not irrelevant to even 100% of the game. Now, you can do that, but it has nothing to do with the main storyline. That, including being the final boss of the game, you literally have to do that. That's also part of the 100%ing the game. You can technically play through it and not get all the material, but you literally need to do at least some of them. I would recommend doing that, but it's also more recommended to get every bit of material and the gold chocobo. You don't have to get the gold chocobo, but you do need it, especially if you're going to get another some material you can't get with another. Well, anyway, a ship we're going to get here before long. So anyway. And just for the record, it's not really stated, but yes, she does get to see this ship, but she doesn't get to ever ride on it. Even though it was promised to her, but she never does. She probably does in spirit, I suppose. But, like a person does, they come with you in your heart, but physically in person, with her body and everything, no, she doesn't get to do it. So, yeah. That's one sad part, and it's actually automatic that she's promised. Really can't unpromise that because, you know what? It might as well not have been a promise, but still, it was promised, and you can't unpromise it. Anyway, let's go on with the game. Oh, whatever. Oh, here we go. I don't know who you are, but... Dude, are you serious? We're gonna go through this. You don't know me. I know you. Is your kid self-talking again, Cloud? Seriously? Or whatever it is. Oh yeah, no, I know you. That uniform. Hey, sis. This one's a little weird. I'm not really sure what accent to give him, especially if this is a pre-early game. And don't even get me started on attempting to try to do the official voice because that would be better than, for the the later versions of this. It's actually good for what they did for Reno. Yes. Oops, I spoiled his name. Yeah, that's the leader of the Turks right there. The true leader. Has always been and will be. Always has been and always will be. The true leader of the Turks. It's even, because he gives out the orders. No one else does. So anyway. This one's a little weird. Shut up, you shameless spy. Oh, see, I didn't even really have to give it away because I've already been told. See, the guards automatically spoil it for you. I think he's really gonna hide that from you anyway. Real, you want him to take it out? I want him to take it out. I haven't decided yet. Don't fight here, you'll ruin the flowers. And don't burn them either, okay? Please. I'm just begging you. I don't mind fighting and all that, but I don't want to get my hands dirty. I'd rather let my bodyguard handle everything. But anyway, instead of being a woman, a true woman, and standing up for myself, I just run off and say, here, you take care of this. You're a man, aren't you? Well, why should women ever do anything? It should be wrong for a woman to fight up for her beliefs and not get her hands dirty. It's always got to be the man. In that regard, whatever happened to being equal, equals meaning, and not the way that, unlike some mindsets where like sometimes, where the generation was, because believe it or not, we've had generations of adults that actually were set that what equal meant that the woman had to be the cooker and the man had to be the more tougher guy, and the woman couldn't stand up for herself. But weekly, actually, what that equally, yeah. Anyway, actually refers to both men and women getting their hands dirty, cooking and standing up for themselves. Fighting for what's right, not just one or the other. Just doing the cooking or whatever, but they both help each other equally. That I believe in. Because there's no sense in a man, or a woman being lazy. I mean, I'm not trying to diss on women or men, but I mean, think about it. I mean, when you're a couple, because equally, whatever happened to that, you help out each other. There's nothing wrong with helping each other out. You don't have to go and literally help out other people to be equal to each other, but yeah, basically, yeah. That's my only advice. You don't have to have that kind of situation, but that's all up to you, how you guys want to live your lives and everything. But I'm going to tell you firsthand, it's just better to do everything equally. Equal rights for everybody. It means everybody, gets into it together. Wash dishes, wash the clothes. Hey, that's what I believe in. I've always believed in that. Anyway, don't bite here. You're ruining the route. You're ruining the flowers. Come on, Cloud. Let's go. Bye-bye. Hey, bodyguard, come here. Let's distract them. The exit is back here. Back there. Whatever. Unfortunately, you can't go back up to there. And look at this. I was telling you about not stepping on the flowers. He's going to say this in a minute now. They were makeaways. Yeah, alright, back to work. Oh, and don't step on the... There you go. See? Don't step on the flowers. Hey, Reno, just stepped on them. They're all ruined. You gonna... Okay, I didn't get the last part, but whatever. I was too quick. Yeah. They walk on them anyway. No. Nothing I can really do. And you can literally screw this up, but it doesn't really matter how you do this. But you gotta be really careful, because right now she's low level. And who I'm talking about? The one, the only. She said, wow. Well, that's rare. It doesn't always happen, but at random she can be a little bit high on a level, but she's still kind of weak in strength-wise. Because, well, and she's the only one fighting. I think if you do it just right, you can have them both fight, but, yeah, you can avoid all of the fighting if you do the barrels just right. See, I'm not that good at getting all the barrels to knock them down. I think I've actually done it maybe once or twice, but, get them all down. But as far as, the ones that did knock them right. So, in that regard, yeah, I'm not really looking forward to this part, if I'm honest. It's probably just easier for me to let her fight, but the problem is, I still have to be real careful, especially since I'm really kind of low on potions. I'm not super low, but I don't want to use it up too quickly, because with her, she's going to go down pretty quick on health. So let's, can I not get... Okay, see, here's a battle. Okay, we might as well show you some battles. So you can get into a battle with these two, but what I'm talking about... Okay, yeah, we might as well use that. Yeah. This is on our way to starting up to leveling up again, but after this, point, I'm going to start focusing on just majorly leveling up as much as I can before I continue on. I'm not going to try to level up too much before I get out of here, but, you know, this is the part that I was telling you about I was going to start focusing on. I mean, not this part particularly, but after this point here. There's no actual point. There's no actual way to get that. Okay, so all you gotta do is move forward and it'll jump for you automatically. I suppose, I guess it would be a good idea to go ahead and kind of try to level up areas while you can before you go any further where you have to fight those guards, or at least try to knock them down. You can't really get the, you know. I think you can have a run from them. I'm not sure how that works, but, or you can't. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I actually fought the soldiers, but it's probably just a good idea to try to avoid them all. But, you know, come on, seriously. Little damn fighting it. I'm gonna try to level her up just a little bit, just in case I actually screw up. And don't worry too much if you don't get it right. And especially if you don't get all the barrels right. Because you really, what you have to do, what you don't have to do this, doesn't really affect anything. But what you do, well, it's actually what you're supposed to do. But it doesn't affect anything if you don't do it right at all. Or even if you mess up with 1 or 2 barrels. Majorly, it doesn't affect anything. Yeah, see that? She's really weak right now. Strength-wise. Anyway. What was I trying to say to you? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you have to knock down the barrels. It only takes about 3 of them. You can knock all 4 of them down there, but you have to do it during the story time. But it's not all that necessary. But what you want to do, if you're going to do that, you want to make sure that you do the right ones. There's nothing really any extra to get or anything like that. I mean, except for a different line. That's all you're going to get if you actually successfully do them all. Or even if you can accomplish to do 2 of them, or just 1. But it's if you want a good, perfect line about what's going to happen, even though it doesn't really affect the main storyline, which is that's what I was talking about majorly. Anyway, you want to go ahead and knock them all down. Now, see, I'm no expert at doing it, so you'll have to bear with me if I screw up a few times. Now, see, I'm not really trying to get the cash necessarily, even though I'm in, or build up on cash, but I'm trying to level up a little bit on Ares. Did I just level up Cloud? No, he's almost about ready to level more than she is. Because what I'm trying to do basically is to accomplish leveling her up just a little bit long enough to, you know, for her HP, because I don't want to have to use up a bunch of potions. Because if I don't do this now, it will affect me later. And by that later, I mean as soon as I'm able to fight against those guys. I would always recommend to try and at least, if you can, level her up just a little bit, like maybe 1 level or 2, and then just in case you screw up on 1 or 2 or the whole mess, and that way you don't have to worry about her dying or running low on potions, in battle. Because when she dies in battle, it's game over anyway. Because she's by herself and everything. Yeah. If, Because in a minute here, we're going to get separated. That's what I'm telling you right now. And when I said rivals, we have to literally fight the Turks, not the soldiers. This is the one and only time you get to fight them or not fight them. but that you really have to. Or it's actually physically fighting them or throwing barrels at them. But yeah, I mean, although you won't get any XP for it, but hey, you know, why bother anyway when you can get more a little bit later? Okay, seriously, okay, she's about ready to level up. And yeah, we are getting potions randomly, but it's not really helping all that much. Because in order to get enough potions to survive and not have to worry about leveling up, we have to be at least 50 or above, like, you know, to 60. That's about it. Not to 99, we don't have to do that if you're truly professional. That's when you've actually gotten used to the game, you know what you've done, what you've been doing, you know exactly what to do, what not to do, you know. When you first start out the game, the very, very first time, and I mean, like, you've never played the game or anything, regardless of whether you looked it up or not. So, yeah, you're going to want to test it out for yourself and practice before you even attempt to do it the professional way. By that, because you want to get used to everything by routine, of whichever way you call it routine, so you know what to do. And then when you're a professional, you can truly show your achievements. And no, it doesn't mean you necessarily have to 100% the way game, you know, the true way anyway, which is, like I said, getting all the weapons, you know, every limit break for all the characters that are really important. That's going to be there all through the game. Now, that's what I'm talking about anyway. You know, all their weapons, the limit breaks, all the materia, and the Go Chocobo. And you don't have to do all that to practice. You have to. What you want to do is you want to practice and make sure you know everything, everything's at, you know, for the most part. And then, you know, I'll show you a good way to know where it's at without having to have the Go Chocobo. You have to have the Go Chocobo anyway for islands you can't normally get on. I've never had him, so you have to bear with me if I don't get him right away. And I'm not, and don't worry about it too much, as you don't need to beat the final boss. However, unlike in Final Fantasy 8, by the way, never did like the idea that, you know, they just gave you only 3 options in that game. Come on. Yes, I will convince to do Suikoden, but I want to finish this first. I might, like, post up a couple episodes of it before the night ends, but I want to at least get maybe up to 15 or something before I call it a night. By that I mean getting quite far in the game. Each part will have a little bit more than 19 minutes, but yes. I don't like it to be really super short if I can help it. There was one time that I was doing updates though. Yeah, that couldn't be helped. I got cut off, and I was on a different internet, but it wasn't the internet in general. It was the connection between the computer and the internet and stuff like that. It was just kind of ridiculous. So this is a little bit better for me now that I have a computer now that's better than that, and yeah. And plus the RAM wasn't all that meeting all the requirements I needed for everything, but it did for the most part, but not for everything. And for that, because see, my computer would lag if I was on the internet. It would really lag, period, for, you know, when I was doing games, like on PlayStation. Now I don't have any lag, period. On that one there, if I did like regular games, it wouldn't, you know, they were not CD based games, it wouldn't, you know. Yeah, by the way, her attack's a little bit upgraded since you know. Yeah, since you leveled up. Okay. Alright, we're gonna stop right here and we're gonna continue on. She's level 8. That's fine. I don't want to keep him down constantly level up. So, see that right there? It said inside the church. Yeah, sanctuary basically. I'll probably show Duke Nukem Time to Kill. There they are over there. Like I said, my voice is nothing compared to the original, to the voice actor that finally came into the picture. Cloud, that one. I know. This looks like the job for Superman. I'm just kidding. Looks like they aren't going to let us go. Let up. What should we do? Oh. Well, we can't let them catch us, can we? Then there's only one thing left. Jump across. And she's gonna back up until a certain point anyway. Aries, this way. See, look. Feel afraid to make you jump. Why'd you even think about telling us about this again? Anyway. Alright, I'll hold them off. Right, make sure they don't get through. It doesn't even make sense, because it's more like she's gonna be the distraction. Technically speaking, because, you know, he has to hold them off majorly with the barrels, unfortunately. So, yeah. Ancient is getting away. Attack! Ah! Okay, yeah, whatever that is. Ares! Think we killed him? They shouldn't have put up a fight, I say. I'll say. Cloud, help! Oh, God. Damn, man. What's that? I have 3 options. Hold him on a minute, fight him, run. Hold on a minute. What you're supposed to do. You could just let her fight them all, but you can't. I would recommend attempting to try to at least try to do it, even if you fail. At least you know what to do on the right one. What I could actually do, since I can't actually save, I'm not gonna actually do that. I could do this on screen, but I don't want to. I'm not even sure which one's the right barrel. Hang on. Well, I'm just gonna bring it up on another deal. Hang on. Be right back. Okay, I've got some requests. Geez. Okay, I'm gonna try and do a fail run here. If I fail, I'm just gonna start over anyway. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually save over this file, even though we're gonna run through all this crap again. But instead of doing that, I'll just show another game on screen while I'm trying to figure this out. So, let's see. Yep, we just failed miserably. Oh, we got a back attack! All right, sweet. It's a good thing I leveled her up a little bit there. That's a rare occasion for me. Why the heck did I just get 16 GIP and it only gave me 10? That didn't even make sense. Whatever. Oh, geez. Here we go. Now, believe it or not, even though we're kind of separated, we can still use items. Okay, maybe not. I was wrong. Hey! Cloud, help! Oh god, oh god, oh god. I could just let her fight him, but damn it, I don't even know which one I'm pushing. Let's see. Let's try this one here. Oh, Cloud, what are you doing? I swear, if I fail one more damn time, I'm gonna have a piss in a cow. What? Let me see if she can't run. Can't escape. See? Okay, never mind. She can't escape. I was taking up the bum on that one. She's kind of screwed on this. She didn't have no materia. I should have equipped her with some damn materia. But you know what? Bye-bye. And no, I can't speed it up. So if you're asking why I don't just speed it up, because again, if I could do that, I would also probably be able to have access to save states. So, nope. This is like playing in regular mode. See, I couldn't get it right if it paid me, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to redo that one. I ain't even how I did it the first time anyway. I don't think I actually got all 3 barrels. I don't remember how I did it. Cloud, help! Like I said, don't worry about it too much if you don't get it. Uh, yeah, you know what? The one that just fell down the barrel is the one for that one, so fight him. Hey, alright. No choice. The one I'm about to do will do the last soldier, but this is it. You see, again, if you see on the screen, what do you say? Okay, it might say time, but really, it doesn't tell you about like 5 minutes or anything like that, you know, or you have 5 minutes left till it, you know, whatever. This is going to take a while. So I do apologize for the long, boring battles, but you know what? Probably not really advisable to fight these fights, but you know what? We don't really have a choice in the matter. It's going to happen anyway because I failed miserably. I could start just over, but since we didn't actually save or get a chance to, yeah, you really don't have a choice in that matter. You can start over, but you have to do that boss fight again. That I just did. Or is this way? Like I said, don't worry too much about it. Cloud, hurry! Oh, if I could move, I would. Okay. I don't know why she was stuck there, but whatever. Haha, they're looking for me again. You mean it's not the first time they've been after you? No. Those are Turks. Hmm? The Turks are an organization in Shimba. They scout for possible candidates for soldier. This violently? I thought they were kidnapping someone. They are also involved in a lot of different, a lot of dirty stuff on the side. Spying, murder, you know. It looked like it. But why they're after you? There must be a reason, right? No, not really. I think they believe I have what it takes to be a soldier. Maybe you do. You want to join? I don't know, but I don't want to get caught by those people, as she shouts that anyway. Then let's go. This is so highly stupid. Okay, wow, what an awful noise. Wait, I said. Now, if instead of just going forward, you caught a little bit more, a conversation on like what I just did. But since I screwed up anyway, it doesn't really matter. Papa, please, slow down. Don't leave me. Oh. Okay, that doesn't sound right. Anyway, funny. I thought you were cut out to be a soldier. Oh, you're terrible. Oh, you're just so terrible. Oh. Hey, Cloud, were you ever a soldier? That doesn't make any sense, but whatever. Nothing. I used to be. How'd you guess? Your eyes. They have a strange glow. That's a sign of those who have been infused with Mako. A mark of soldier. But how did you know about that? Oh, nothing. Nothing? Right, nothing. Now leave me alone. But let's go. Come on, let's go. Well, hell, it might not make sense anyway, so you might as well have more nonsense. I don't know why I should bother, but yes. Yay, we're going to climb down to absolute crap. I want to do that damn thing again. God, what is up with that whack gas noise? It's not how it's supposed to sound. Finally made it off. Oh, God, I'm so glad. I'm pleased with you. Now what? Pleasure's all mine anyway. My house is over here. Hurry before he comes. 'Cause the pleasure's all mine. Now remember that. Okay, now we could come back out here. But see this right here? Very important. We're going to be coming here later. I've had the luck of getting in here with a key, but it's not very easy. Now, believe it or not, there's actually two ways to get it. There's two places to get it. There's one, when you talk to a certain person, you can get a key. And there's another place you have to do a certain thing and dig it up. I don't know why they left it in there, but yes, you can. I had it before from both sides, but I haven't always had such luck of getting it. So, you have to bear with me if I fail on that again. So yes, I failed on the barrels. Taking care of the, flower for the, lady here. Is that okay? No, it's not. I don't mind. Take good care of them. Yeah, sure. Okay, so basically, can we, the potty. Okay. I'm gonna watch the generator. Okay, so, and by the way, I don't think you can get back in here. Nope, see? Even though it has a red arrow there, sometimes it says, unlike what it says, they're not going to tell you this, though, but you can't get back in there. So, that was a one-time only thing. But, just so you know, for the record, we'll be meeting him again later. We'll be running into him quite a plenty of times throughout the game. So, yeah. We're going to save, even though we screwed up. But, I mean, we didn't screw up the storyline or anything, so not to worry about that. That's why I said don't worry about it too much, because as long as it doesn't screw up the storyline, don't worry about it. Okay? Those things you don't actually have to successfully do. You could just let her fight them and still be okay. As long as you level her up, I would recommend that. least once or twice. I'm not going to save over number 5 fire reactor for a reason, so we're going to just save over this. And there you go. Now, we're going to see you in the next episode when we start majorly leveling up. Yeah, this is the time I'm going to majorly level up as much as I can. But I'm not going to do it off screen. I'm going to do it on screen. So anyway, as always, this is your host, King on YouTube. If you came for the game, you know the Black Death King, Master Professional, yo in the house. Peace and peace out, y'all. Follow me on Twitter, DBDKMP. You like my content, like my page, the Two Feeble Kings. Probably should have named it True Destiny, but whatever. Can't really do anything about that. I could come up with another page, but there's no point. I'm just using one major page for a lot of this majority. So, yeah. And add me on Skype, DBDKMP. Because I literally can't put True Destiny on there. Tried that. But anyway. Yeah. Anyway. Signing off. Peace and peace out, y'all. Talk to you later. Until then, folks. Until then.